All right, welcome back. Time for another run through of quick plays. My refresh actually hasn't quite come up yet, but I do have some time right now to actually uh, run the games, so I figure I'd better take advantage of that time. First thing I'd like to point out here is we're starting at rank 11, pretty much where we were at the beginning of the last video, so I've kind of net neutraled. And I'd like to point out that we have I've been referring to as a cupcake on my match list. Notice we have a normal 3 PvP tier player of OVR 66, and there's really no reason that I should be seeing a player of that level on my list when I'm up at rank 11. It's ridiculous. They improved it a little bit. You don't see as many as you used to, but still, it's unfair because the top players get these. Anyways, let's take a look at my match results before we start. You're going to see that I have some more home wins. I actually got some home wins against some really good teams, so I can't complain. Teams that quite often beat me: Team Boston, Host, Mithril, Blue Jays 107. All these teams frequently beat me. Champions beats me. I'm guessing that GoNatsGo has either decided to be nice to me or is now playing quick play for a season just to see how it goes for him, because he actually gave me a win and didn't blow me out, and the other win he got was a narrower margin, so that's what I'm guessing. So let's see, anybody else noteworthy? Another win against Team Boston. So those are good results. I'm pretty pleased with that. Now, I have noticed earlier in the week I do win a lot more, and later in the week I do lose a ton. And I really never understood that. But anyways, let's get going with this. So let's see. A question came up: how do I handle situations where I have players in down condition? Now, this has changed over as I've been playing this game because, as I mentioned, I really don't care so much about how high in the rank I get, as long as I get somewhere in the top 30. So I don't really try and make everything perfect and try and always have the best lineup. I get something that works well enough, and I leave it at that. So if my starting pitching is done, has some down pitchers, that's the most likely scenario that I'm going to swap somebody out. Or actually, I do sometimes with the batters too. So let's take a look at my lineup, and we'll see what I have to work with and what I would commonly do. So looking at my lineup, going by grade, imagine if I have one down pitcher, I have one spare Red Sox pitcher that I can use, Lester here, who has decent skills. He's got untouchable and cleaning up your mess, and winning streak is actually also helpful. So he's like 1 or 2 OVR lower than Pomeranz and Porcello there. So if either of those guys are down condition, I will swap him in. Otherwise, I pretty much like to stick with Boston players in my starting rotation. It just feels more honest to me. If my relievers start going down condition, if it gets really bad, what I will do, because I don't at this point have any alternate Boston players I would consider putting in. So if it gets really bad, I will drop myself down to A grade team set Boston, and I will swap in Davinsky and where else? Oh, Ramos. I'll swap in these two guys. They have untouchable and ace, and cleaning up your mess and ace. And by the way, I do not want ace on those, but I just haven't been able to get better skills. And with them leveled up that much, I'm kind of reluctant to invest more skill tickets in them. So no, I don't like those skills, but they're going to have to do. That gets them in the 3-ish ERA generally. I'd prefer to see them lower than that in the 2s or 1s, but like I said, I don't have skill tickets to spare. If starting pitching ever were to swap out, I've got Sonny Gray here as a backup that I'm currently skilling up. He's got pitching machine and last boss. And I will work on Kershaw. He doesn't have skills yet. And I'm also working on Kluber, who has last boss and cleaning up your mess. So on the batter's side, if my SIGs go down, I'm generally not going to replace them. On occasion, I'll do this. I will switch out Pedroia for Pedroia, but you'll notice only one OVR difference. Let's see. In the case of outfielders, I have in first base, Hanley Ramirez has excellent skills with charisma and prediction. I like those skills a lot. And Jackie Bradley Jr., charisma and training junkie, is fairly good too. So I have a backup outfielder and a backup designated hitter. So when JD Martinez comes off of Player of the Month, I might end up swapping those in. Okay, let's get back to games so this doesn't drag on forever. Okay, as far as drinks go, if I do have a down condition pitcher, if I want to be more competitive, I might put him on perma drinks until his down condition goes away. Not all the time. I do tend to put my leadoff batter on perma drink, and I don't tend to use drinks anywhere else. And I have noticed a difference in his batting average when I have my leadoff batter with drinks on. So that is something that I will do. In fact, let's check to see what I've got him on right now. I might even actually have him on. Condition, who do we got? Yep, we do have Pedroia on perma-drink right now. So, like I said, I will do that. Okay, let's go on. Move on to our next game. I had a question pop up about my batting order and how I arrange my skills. So, I really actually don't do anything too particularly special. I put what I believe are my best batters up front. So you'll notice my SIGs with the highest OVRs are all towards the beginning. And then I put what I believe is my best skill set in position number 3 or 4, and to support them. Is it no? Oh, that's close. Is it tie? I thought my relievers were going to give it up again. Okay, so let's actually take a look at that. So lineup. Gonzalez has the best skills of any of my batters. Unfortunately, he started at ones, so I was not able to max out batting machine. But charisma and batting machine, in my opinion, is the best combo you can get. Or if you want batting average, charisma, and prediction. So I had all three. If I could have only put more points in him, this guy would have been devastating. He does happen to top out performance for my batters. So he's in what I consider the best position, number 3. I put Pedroia at leadoff because he has prediction and charisma, so that gives him great on-base percentage. I put Mookie Betts because I like charisma. And then we have batting machine in number 4 spot because that increases slugging percentage. We have Ellsbury with charisma and training junkie. Then we have another charisma batting machine. He also started in ones in those, so I couldn't get batting machine up to 6. Benintendi and Jackie Bradley Jr. split a lot of time. JD Martinez, I'm going with Legend and Master Base Thief. In a lot of these cases, they're suboptimal skills simply because I don't have the skill tickets to use. So Salsa La Macchia, he's getting by with Legend and Training Junkie, and I got garbage on Travis Shaw, a bunch of garbage. Well, not complete garbage, but I really don't have anything to help on base or hitting with him. So Travis Shaw could have been decent, but really missed prediction or charisma. Okay, let's get back to games. Playing our next Team Boston again. Seeing him a lot now. Team Boston used to be guilty of refreshes like many of us are at the top here. But he has more or less stopped that. He does minimal refreshes now. Oh, he looks like he's going to beat me this time. Oh, geez, yeah. Come on. 3 hits. That was not good. So what should have been my best pitcher, Price, highest OVR, gave up 4 runs. Okay, raise now. I want that Sabathia card. I have a few Cleveland pitchers SIGs in my collection, and I was batting around the idea of throwing together a team with Cleveland pitchers to get their SIG bonus in effect. But I would like Sabathia, and I need another reliever or starter or two. Okay, well, that was pretty good results there. I don't know if I have Raise Now on my list. I'm curious if I have Raise Now, see if what skills I... Okay. There's a chance I have him. Oh, I do. All right. Let's see. Oh, it's because he hasn't finished skilling him up. No wonder. Cleaning up in your and Untouchable would have been a great skill set. He's just working on him still. All right, Post. We're kind of splitting them right now. I think we're 2-2 now. Oh, look at this. Arrieta again. I find this very annoying. Post always used to face my Lester when I had him in the rotation, and for some reason Lester used to always do pretty well against Post. Not this time, though. Looks like I'm losing big time. All right. So, as I predicted, as the seasons are going on, I'm getting more and more losses. How many am I on at this refresh? Two losses so far. Still in the acceptable range, but I would rather not see any more losses this refresh. Let's see if there are any other questions I can answer. Somebody asked me what I'm playing on. This is an iPhone 7 that you're seeing this on right now. And I don't know Spanish to do subtitles. Sorry. I've been playing this game since basically Thanksgiving of 2016. So like a month or so after it came out. I was not one of the very first people to play it, but I got it shortly after. And I've been heavily invested, and I do mean invested, ever since. I know somebody's bound to ask me how much I spent, and honestly, I don't want to admit to myself how much I've spent, so I haven't tried to total up how much, because I know the number would scare me. So I don't have an answer for you guys, because I don't want to answer it. Okay, once again, I'm going to do a video shortly on how to skill up players and also how to grind for gift boxes. So that's upcoming. That was a close one. That's a team that I'm always happy to beat if I can. Amazingly, because he's tough. That's why I like getting the win out of it. And Mithril too has gotten insanely strong from compared to where he started. Oh no, Porcello. And then, like I said, Fairlander always does well against me. One-run game. Third loss this refresh. Not liking that. All right, Boom Bats. What do you got for me? Who do we have with Boom Bats? We got Tanaka. Let's take a look at skills after. That's a normal pitcher he's got in his lineup. He is running a team set, so that's probably why he's using him. Just like notice I have 3 out of my starting 5 are normal pitchers. You don't have to have signature pitchers to make it to the top ranks. You can get away with lower ones. It's all about skill. I want that card. Anyways. Okay, so we went, what is that? 1 draw, 3 losses, so that's 6-3-1. We got some revenge to do. 3 revenges. I don't know this guy's team well enough to know how well I do against him or on a regular basis. I just don't play him enough. Okay, where's your next one? Whoever this is. Korean player, I guess. This guy's beaten me several times, so this is certainly not a gimme. I'll take these runs. Given that he's using a player of the month pitcher and Scherzer there, I'm guessing that he didn't have him skilled up. That's probably why I scored all those runs. So in case you haven't picked it up, having your pitchers fully skilled out is imperative. Oh, this is Henry. Henry's always beaten up on me. Henry's got an insane roster. He's got some of the best cards in the game. Trout, he has Harper, he's got Dozier. What else? Molina. I mean, and his pitching staff. Oh my gosh, Henry's got an insanely good team. And look at that, he beat me again. All right, thanks for watching. Plenty more to talk about in the next episodes. Good luck on your matches, and we'll catch you later. Bye now.